Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ollie43 and today I've got some fairly exclusive Dishonored 2 gameplay for you. I went off to the Bethesda studios along with some other YouTubers to play this game for about a couple of hours, capture some footage for you, and today I'm bringing you the footage and giving you my first impressions of the game so far. I'm playing a mission called the Clockworks Mansion. It's about a third of the way through the game. I'm going to try and avoid the story cutscenes and kind of not show you too much of the story, so if you're into Dishonored and the storyline, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it, hopefully too much for you, although you are going to see the level. So if you don't want to see the level, minimize, just listen to me talk, and maybe you see the first 5 or 10 minutes of the gameplay. But yeah, so I was really excited to hear that Dishonored 2 was on the way, because I missed the first game, but what I saw from the reviews was the game solved a lot of unique issues that this particular genre has. But it needed a little polishing in certain areas, like some of the mechanics didn't feel 100%, and some of the... It just felt like a first try at what they were trying to do. So when I heard Dishonored 2 was on the way, I was really excited, really happy, and it's also been quite a while since the first game came out, so we get to see it on like some really shiny new hardware, optimization, and all that kind of good stuff. I'm playing on the PC today, just an FYI, and the game runs and looks like really good. Like, this footage looks crispy. So yeah, this is a mission called the Clockworks Mansion, where each mission, I was told, has its own kind of gimmick, if you like, and it reminds me a lot of Legend of Zelda, in the fact that whenever you go to a temple, like the water temple or the forest temple, everything has its own gimmick, and once you've played that kind of section, you kind of move on to the next thing. And this gimmick for this particular mission was the Clockworks Mansion, where the walls move, and you'll see it when I go out of this room in a minute. I'm just eating some food here, just don't mind me. But yeah, you'll see the walls move, and it's kind of like a weird kind of transformation and things. And here we go. Are you ready? Like, your mind's about to get blown. Apart from the graphics. I mean, the graphics look absolutely astonishing. I think it's really impressive. This wasn't actually, I should probably also point out, this isn't a finished version of the game. There's occasions where the frame rate looks like it stutters a little bit, but we were playing on a preview build, so this was specific to the event that I attended, so it's not 100% finalized on the performance and whatnot, so just bear that in mind. So here you go. So this is kind of the gimmick with this mission, and as you can see, as you pull levers, and there's levers throughout the entire mansion, you get all these room changes, and it's kind of both a puzzle element and also a game mechanic. So you'll see me do some pretty cool stuff throughout the game. And also you get these clock house kind of frickin' mech things that are really scary. They've got like massive blades. They're pretty easy to kill, but once you get a couple of them, if they get onto you, you're totally dead. So here we go. Let's take a look at the special abilities here. So we've got my crossbow. And we got Blink, that is back, or Far Reach it's called here. Now, I didn't realise that apparently if you blink past electricity, it will kill you. So I learnt the hard way and got myself killed. But this was really cool. So as you can see right now, I've taken his head off. So right now, you'll see it later on in the gameplay. He can't, if I just shot his head off and left him, he doesn't know where I am if I don't make noise. And the cool thing you can do, I think you'll definitely see it later on. If you have two of them, and you shoot one of the guy's heads, and the other mech's chasing you, the mech with his head off, that can't see, will start swinging his arms around and cutting up the guy that can see. So it's some really clever mechanics. Oh, he is still standing. So yeah, you get to see me execute him, because he can't hear me, because I'm crouched. It's really clever. Here we go. Are you ready for some ninja? I think I might have been speaking to a developer here. Not just looking at his butt, I promise. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Assassination! Some really cool, unique little... Oh, beautiful. Really cool. There's lots of different execution animations, and it's very clever. Another thing to note is you can play as 2 main protagonists throughout the game. Emily, the daughter, and the original protagonist from the original game, Corvo. So, in this particular gameplay, I'm playing as Emily, and Emily has unique abilities in comparison to Corvo. So, when you actually play these missions out, you've got a reason to go back and play them again, because you get different things for you to do. Also, this is really cool. Oh, he shot his head off with a crossbow. I'm going to assassinate him like an absolute ninja. Come here, you bastard. Yeah. Get pwned. Oh, love it. Really, really cool. So, yeah, I mean, I think I played for about 2 hours in total. I'm going to have another video uploaded on my channel, so if you're interested in that, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will be uploading that tomorrow or later today. And we're going to talk about some effects in just a minute. But that gameplay is me sneaking off and doing some like really clever stuff. Now this shows you a new ability called, I think it's down on the bottom right. Come on, Domino it's called. And this ability is really clever because what you can do is you can link 2 mines together. So I'm going to link that guy. And I'm also going to link it with that guy. There we go. So now they're linked. And you can see there's a little line. And what happens now? If I kill one of them, the other person will die. So it's a really clever mechanic for exactly what I'm doing here. So this person's turned around. And I'm going to absolutely just assassinate. But because I assassinated that person, the other person is now dead. So it's really, really clever. Really good for like tackling 2 people at once. And it's pretty ingenious. I don't know if that robot comes alive. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I throw it. Oh, yep. Okay, so I had the person on my shoulder. I don't know if you saw that. But I decided to throw it at the robot. So yes, it does come awake. And now I've shot off the head. Here we go. Another assassination for you guys. Oh. Nice. Pretty cool. Pretty jazzy. Oh, hi there. Oh, this game was so good. I honestly felt really bad that I missed out the original game, and I was really, really pleased that Bethesda invited me over to play Dishonored 2, because I kind of wrote this game off because of the stylistic choices that the game made. It's like, I don't know, it just seemed really dark, and I didn't really understand the game, and I didn't really give it a chance. And I felt, after playing the second, I came home and I was like, I actually really want to play the first one, because the second one is so good. In comparison to what I thought it would be, I didn't realize it would have all these powers, and you're like a demigod, how you've got all these different unique powers, and it's like a power fantasy. It's really clever. So yeah, this is some more jazzy kind of room manipulation here. This was quite cool. Although I realized I had seen a video, that electric thing would probably kill me if I didn't run out of the room. So I've got to rewire that. If you've played the first game, you'll know what I'm talking about. So now at the moment it's killing the rats. I was like, oh, that's not good. So it's pretty cool. Now moving on a little bit, I'm going to go in the elevator, and this next level, or literally a next level, it's pretty interesting what I do here. So as you can see, you've got private guest area, which is the one I'm on currently. And there's the third one, which is the assessment chamber. So I go up, and this next room is pretty interesting. So, okay, ninja, what we got? So we've got 2 guys in that room, and there's also a robot, which you can barely see in that kind of archway beyond the room I'm in right now. So I decide to be a little bit sneaky and see what I can do. So we've got that guy there. We've also, now you can see the robot on the side. So I'm going to link him. Just going to link him. And this is so clever. So here we go. Oh, I'm gonna actually, first I tried to put him to sleep, but that did nothing apart from wake everybody up, which I thought was really ironic. But I'm gonna shoot his head off, and now watch this. So because they're moving around, the robot hears them and is now trying to slice them up. So you get to watch the robot kill the enemies, and because they're linked, if one of them dies, they both die. So this was just genius and a really good example of you know, what you can do in this game. There we go. Come on, do a bit of damage, robot. Oh, come on. This was quite cool to watch. I was just like crouched, just like no one seems to care about me. This is delightful. There we go. So now they've both died. The robot killed them both, and coincidentally, for some reason, I now get to do the execution. So you've done your job, Mr. Robot. Thank you very much. Ah, so good. Now, one thing I really wanted to show you was this. And this was a really amazing moment. And when I realized that these missions are open world kind of segments. So I went up to this window here. I was like, something's activating. What's activating? I was like, oh, I can open the window. And then I found another little area for me to go in. So this for me was like, like there's different areas, and normally I wouldn't go around opening windows, you know, in a video game. I just wouldn't do it. But for whatever reason, I discovered a window and I opened it, and now I found myself looking down on these two guys who were thinking about buying one of the clockwork robots. They would, like, if you listen to them and if you let them talk, they talk about, oh yeah, we're going to discuss like what we can do. This was quite fun. A little demonstration of the grenade, I believe I used. No, just the explosive gun. Okay. Brilliant. But, yeah, it was just fantastic. I was like, oh, now I'm like breaking the game. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. Obviously, you can see with the amount of detail around me, the game is fully expecting me to kind of sneak around and find like these little cut-throughs and things. And this was just why I love the Clockworks mansion, because there was lots of little cubby holes. There was lots of different places for me to go. And I was like, oh, do I actually need to go down here? I'm not entirely sure, but we do go down here, I believe. And like, this is why it was just so cool, because I was like, oh, I can do different things. And it almost reminds me as well. I know I kind of compared it to The Legend of Zelda, like in the temples and things, the way you go into these kind of gimmick areas, if you like. But it also reminds me, comparing games for like for journalistic kind of reasons is like a really bad practice, and I don't like to do it. However, it does remind me a lot of Hitman, because Hitman, you're given an objective. Oh, this was weird. The room moved. Oh, mind messing right there. That really screwed my mind. Look, like an elevator with a room. Ugh, madness. But it does remind me of Hitman, because you're given an objective. In this case, I don't know if all the missions are like this, but you're given an objective, and you're given a play space, and the way you tackle it is entirely up to you. So I could have snuck in here and completely just not killed anyone. I could have gone a different route. There's lots of different things I could have done, but I chose the way I chose to play, and it means when you share this experience with other people, you get like a really cool story to share with someone. And also, another reason why it's cool is because when you watch a Let's Play, they're going to be doing different things, and you can also replay it. So it's got lots of different, like, replayability. With the two characters, you can go about with different powers, and you can do things slightly differently. But also, if you want to try and do stealth after you've completed it normally, you can totally do that. And I think it's really, really cool. The design for the clock house seemed really thought out and really well done. So I was really impressed. I'm completely not biased towards this game at all, because I never played the first one, but I really actually genuinely enjoyed my time playing this game. It's totally a game that I can get my teeth into as well. Now, back in the elevator, we go down to another little level here. I think we're on -1 now, and this is where I think I was trying to find the hostage. So this was a pretty cool situation. I think I decided to try out the Shadow Walk, which is a new ability, which is pretty cool. Watch this. It's pretty grim, actually. So if you like, prepare your butts, because this is kind of crazy. You just kind of become this shadow possessing. You rip off his head. Oh my god! Awesome little thing. Just really freaking creepy, man. So yeah, behind me right now is where you uncover the hostage, and that's another little kind of mini puzzle game thing that you have to try and get through. And it really messed with my head at first, but you guys will see it in a minute. But right now I'm just trying to take out all of these enemies. So I think do the domino effect again, which was actually really cool. Oh yeah, very cool. I think the UI is slightly different as well, like the health and mana. I call it mana. I don't even know. Elixir, whatever it's called. It's your ability, the amount of ability you can use. There's probably a technical name for it, but basically the blue bar is how much ability usage I have left, and the red is obviously the health. So this guy was running away. I was like, no, you're going to tell everyone. I'm going to stab you. Thank you very much. So yeah, at the time I didn't realize behind me was where I needed to go, but I just wanted to make sure we had everything, and also I wanted to loot people, because you can do that in this game. There we go. Nothing to loot on her. But yeah, the detail in this game, so good. I really hope the rest of the game is, if the rest of the game is like this level, mind blown, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly think it will be really fun to play. Alright, so this is the thing you saw before, the weird kind of glass top, and this is the puzzle where you can see there's a marker, objective marker, and so this is the clock house in a nutshell. Just pull lever, walls move, and it's a complete mind mess. You can see on the floor right now. I didn't see it at the time, But there's like a pad that you step on. You can kind of see it. There's also a clock house, a clock walker mech thing on the other side of this wall. And you see, like, watch this. So I was like, okay. Now, I didn't see the pad on the floor because I thought it was just kind of the stylistic kind of... It was a weird tile. It wasn't very obvious to me at first. I did work it out eventually, but I was like, oh, crap. Hello. So I stepped backwards, and then the wall went up. And then the mech, obviously, got killed with the stun thing. So I was like, this is a really weird room. I don't know why the walls keep moving. And then it happened that every time I walked backwards and forwards, the things, like, I just didn't work it out at first. It was really weird. So as you can see, I went, this is me just being a noob. So I, like, stepped on the panel, like, okay, right now they're going down. Let's kill that guy. And now they're going back. And I kept stepping backwards and forwards and not realizing. And I came off it, stood on the wall, and then I got crushed by the wall hitting the ceiling. So that was embarrassing. But, yeah, from now on, we realize that the panel on the floor moves the walls. So here we go. We're back. We're alive. So let's do this properly this time. I think by now I've worked out what the panel does. So there's some control going on. So I'm waiting for that mech thing. I'm like, where the hell is... Oh, there he is. Hello. Have a grenade. See you later. This was actually really cool. I actually really enjoyed doing that. So he's blown up, which is good. I'm also, like, running fairly low on ammo. So I'm, like, really cautious of that. I've got, like, 2 bolts. Not any... I don't think I've got any bullets left. It was weird. So I was trying to see if he was there. I was like, okay, let's have a little gander. Hello? Anybody? You got to be pretty quick. What you should be doing is using the blink. And I do... Like, this is annoying. Every time I step off the... Whoop, there we go. Worked out eventually. So he's there. He's just blind. So I go up and I believe I assassinate him. Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. Love it. That never gets old. So, yeah. I'm going to skip forward a little bit so you don't see how to solve the puzzle because that's kind of the cool bit about that area. But this is a chap that you're here to rescue. You might know him, you might not, from the first game. But yeah, so as you can see, you have a conversation with him. It's all dandy. But then what happens is, unfortunately, he passes out and you have to get him out of the mansion. Now, eventually, you do have to get him out of the entire mansion, and then you still have the other objective to complete, which is to eliminate and assassinate the other chap that's in the mansion. So, at this point, I'm like, okay, we'll get him out, and then we'll head back in the mansion with this guy and do it. So, yeah, I think I end up dying here, but what I'm going to do, so you don't see too much, is I'm going to skip to me being outside, and, yeah. So, here we go. We're pretty much at the entrance here. You guys might have... might be visually similar to what you saw earlier in the video. So you go outside, and then you pop him in the train that we saw at the beginning of the video. So yeah, really cool. Loving it so far. I'm going to skip forward to where I was actually trying to assassinate the guy we were after. Obviously, like I said, I don't want to show you too much. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. So this is where you saw I just died here. This is the final boss room that we're going into. Well, no, it's not a boss room, but this is where the guy who you need to assassinate is. He's got 2 kind of enhanced mechs that have 4 blades instead of 2. And also they're a slightly different color. So this is a really cool little clip here. So I jump up. I've already done some pre-work here with the robots. Stab him in the neck. Twist his... Oh, that's not his neck. But the robots are like, what? What's going on? And then by the time they've realized I'm out, I need to quickly do this. Get the floor to go. The robots are following me. Shit. Little... Oh, they blocked it. Okay, he's lost his head, so that's fine. He's going to attack the other one. And I can run out slowly but surely. Actually, I think I actually go back and see what they're up to. Yeah, this is actually hilarious. I just like, hang on. I want to see how this plays out. Let's actually have a little watch. So... As you can see, this is what I was talking about earlier. You have the 2 robots. One of them's deaf, or blind, sorry. And he hears the other one. So he slices up the one who isn't blind. And you're left with the one that is blind. And you're like, yo! What's up? And then he stabbed me because he heard me. Ripperoonie. But if you're like me and you persevere and you finally do decide to run rather than just sitting around, you do eventually... kind of get the objective complete. You get back in the little weird train thing that we got going on here, and we head off home, and that is the end of the demo. But before you leave, ladies and gentlemen, you see on the way out, this is an area that we actually managed to get to. Now, this was super like, wasn't expecting it. So I thought that mansion that you see in there was the level, right? But on the... Oh, no, you didn't see it. Oh, okay. We're at the beginning of the video. I have to rewind to the beginning of the video. We go past a city and a town. If you follow that... Oh, hang on. We've got it here. I'll show you. I'll show you. Hang on. I got it here. So, we go up this hill. This is from, like, you saw this at the beginning. This was me playing as the other character, Corvo. So, you see this town on the left-hand side? That's all playable space. But no one tells you to go over there in the game. It's just an area you can get to. It's a little tricky, and I'll show you how to do it. Because you're sent over here, but you can backtrack and walk further back. So that was super cool. If you want to look out for that video, let me know by leaving a like or subscribe and tweet me and say, show that freaking video. I want to see how you did it. But it's very, very cool. You can go into the town, kill loads of people, get loads of bonuses and upgrades. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.